The Teraleaks 2.0 continues to give us incredible information, including something that I really thought that they would never even conceptualize, try again. But Pokemon is either considering or already making a brand new remake that is apparently going to be multi-regional. That is right. We are looking at another, basically Gold and Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but this time as a remake for potentially all of the regions of Pokemon. I'm losing my words. I'm baffled at what we are seeing right now, but the Teraleaks 2 seriously are putting out a ton of information right now. I just recorded another video where I talked about the 5-year plan essentially for Pokemon and what we could expect to see here over the next few years. If you guys want to stay up to date on content like that, and all the other Pokemon Legends ZA content we have coming out here for the release that is coming out over the next few days, make sure that you guys like and subscribe. You seriously do not want to miss out on any of it. We're going to be some of the first people to give you that information. We're trying to be the fastest out there. Connor is literally working right now on a full live tracker that we are going to have over at the Game House as well. Let me know in the comments section below if you guys are taking this completely with a grain of salt, or if you guys believe that this leak is really the way. I'm just showing you guys this image right now because I want to give people who don't want massive spoilers the opportunity to go and check out some of our other content, but I think we just need to hop into this one. Here it's coming. This one's coming from Twitter, by the way. There is a literal, I can't believe this, but there's an actual image in apparently the Game Freak plan that has been, put out there of what we could expect for the future. I'm not going to show the images. I'm not trying to get in trouble with Pokemon, but I will tell you guys what the text is showing and kind of what we are potentially looking at, and I'll take you through my thoughts of it. Game Freak is developing a multi-region Pokemon remake. The objective is for the protagonist to be able to walk from Sinnoh, to Hoenn. It will also include Kitakami. The code name is Seed. Now, there are images. Now, I have to imagine that these are just concept images. I would be shocked if it was really and truly anything else. But it almost looks like in one of them, like literally, if you think of Jurassic World, right, where they've got like that big building in the background, everybody's playing around, there are palm trees, and then in the background you can see some of the the cages and stuff that they have for the dinosaurs. Like they have one of those essentially, and then they have another one that looks to, I would assume that this is Gen 3. It looks like Hoenn, where you have kind of that elevator car, right, that takes you up to the volcano area. But I don't know. It looks like there's literally a freaking Ferris wheel with Pokeballs on it, like a brimming city as well. And then next to that, in this image, is basically the island of Japan, but with the many regions for Pokemon in there. And I mean, really truly, it shows already, Kanto and Johto. You got Hoenn, you've got Sinnoh here, and it's going to go all the way up to Kitakami. So at least the first 9 generations of Pokemon, it sounds like, maybe possibly available to this game. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. This is by far the most wild thing that I have ever heard from them. This is not them just like kind of giving you a couple combinations of things. I mean, this is literally every single game, every single region essentially in one area. And I am just baffled that they are even considering this, because Pokemon has never done anything of this grand scale. This is like the Pokemon MMO that we have always wanted, and it sounds like this is basically what they're going to do. Now, when they say a remake, I don't know if it's just going to be its own game, right, where you can just go around everywhere. I don't know if it's that you're just going to be able to walk into a new region and it's basically going to restart the story. That information is not available. What is available is what we have here, and that apparently this will be coming out sometime between 2028 and 2030. The reason I say that is if you go and you watch the other video that I literally just made, right, we have that roadmap, and this game is apparently supposed to be coming out sometime in 2028 or afterwards, which is just, I mean, it's incredible. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I guess with the way that the Nintendo Switch 2 is, with the graphics that are available to them, with the processing speed, which I have one, I can tell you it is so much better than a Nintendo Switch, I can't even express it to you. They are going to be able to make this game, apparently. And I'm looking at the image right now off screen. So, look, guys, I mean, this could be the biggest game that Pokemon has ever done and may ever do. This may be something where they are continually adding on it. This might even end up being the actual Pokemon MMO, where we can go to all the different cities. We can go to the towns, the villages. We can find every Pokemon that's ever existed in the places where they're supposed to be. The possibilities are endless. I mean, think about all the different gyms and everything else that's going to be available to us potentially. I just can't... I really cannot fathom how they have even conceptualized this and actually decide to do it. I know that fans have always wanted it to. I just really didn't think that Pokemon would actually be interested, but it sounds like they are listening. It seems like this is something that they want to do. And this is not even going to stop them, by the way, from making other amazing Pokemon games that we are seeing huge potential leaks for out there as well. So, I mean, there's really not much more I can say on this for now. We will have to see if this ends up being true. Like I said, you could take it with a grain of salt. I would. I really would, because Pokemon scraps games all the time. They come up with concepts, then they don't end up following through with them. We have seen it with so many things that came out from the Teraleaks from the past, right? There were ride Pokemon games where you were, basically jousting and fighting with your Pokemon while riding on top of them. There was apparently like a Splatoon type game that they were considering for Pokemon Legends ZA as their multiplayer. Just like so many different options, and it's just, I don't even understand how or why it's coming out during the same week that Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out, but it seems like October is just Teraleak time, and I guess whoever is leaking all this stuff really feels confident that Pokemon is not going to find them. I have a very distinct feeling that they are going to be found, but I'm going to just say that I personally appreciate them taking that risk so that I don't have to, so that I can talk about what I can't believe that there's a possibility that I may be able to play this game in a couple years. And I hope that you guys are as excited as I am too, because this is amazing information, and this is showing that Pokemon has just been secretly cooking in the background for so long, getting ready for something to actually be good enough to actually, like a console to be good enough for them to even make or attempt something like this. So let me know, what would your guys' dream additions be for this type of a game? What do you want to see in it? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. But that is going to wrap it up for us on this video. So from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.